Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 785. Title of today's lesson is the difference between scenery and scene. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot, do it right now. Let's get right to it. All right, here's our first use and meaning of scenery. We especially use scenery to refer to beautiful views and natural landscape, beautiful stuff in nature. We definitely use scenery for that, not scene. And we have one example here. I want to take you to that mountaintop to see the beautiful scenery. Okay. All right, our second one for scenery. We use scenery on stage backdrops and other things on stage to give an impression to the audience. So it's not so much what the actors acting, it's what's behind them to give the whole feeling of the scene. So the scenery, what's set up in the backdrop is the scenery. All right, let's continue. We have one example for that. The stagehands had to change the background scenery to get ready for the next act after the intermission of the play. Plays usually have intermission where they give a break in the middle, for the actors and people to go out and maybe, buy some snacks or something like that. Let's go on. All right, now for scene. We have a lot more uses for the word scene rather than scenery. First one, a part of a dramatic work set at the same time and place in the theater. So in a movie, there could be many scenes. Every time they change to a different place in the course of the series of actions in a movie, that is a different scene. And we might, hear it used this way. We might say, we got two examples. That touching scene in that movie made me cry. Yeah, we don't say the touching scenery. We say the touching scene, the acting and it being very sad. Or maybe here, second example, they want that actress to do a nude scene. We don't say we want her to do a nude scenery. That would make no sense. All right, let's continue. Number two, the location of an event that attracts attention. We got two examples for this one. The police arrived at the scene of the accident. Okay, definitely attract attention. The detectives were investigating the murder scene. Well, it's the place where a murder took place. We definitely don't say murder scenery. Okay. Number three, a combination of events or objects in view happening at a given time, a particular time. And we do have one example for this one. The job of a bodyguard is to always assess a scene. So he looks around and sees any potential dangers or any possible places where somebody might be hiding that might want to hurt the person he is protecting. All right, number four, creating an embarrassing disruption. We hear this one a lot. Stop screaming in public and making a scene or creating a scene, doing something in public that draws attention, especially one that is embarrassing. So we don't say, and making a scenery, we say, and making a scene. All right, and the last one here, a group sphere of activity. And we have one example for that one. That sort of nightclub is not my scene. That's not the activity that I like. That's not the kind of atmosphere or place that I like, That's just not my scene. Definitely not scenery for that one. Okay, anyway, I hope you got a better feel now of when you're more likely to use the word scene and when you're more likely to use scenery. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.